What's going on YouTube? Welcome to my channel Money Moves with KIMK, and today we're going to talk about secret auction websites to find cheap RVs to live in, or you can use them as an investment. Now I know if you're an investor, please don't click off because wait to the end. I have some really cool information about how you can use RVs to actually make money. So if you're not interested in living in these RVs for yourself or whatever the case may be, you can use these RVs to make money. So without further ado, let's get started. All right. So the first website I wanted to talk about is auctiontime.com. So once again, it's auctiontime.com. So this website, what I did is I went here and in the search engine, all I did was I placed in RV at the top. Now, for whatever reason, if you're on another website and you are placing RV in the search engine, but nothing's coming up, something will come up here. But I've gone into other websites and nothing comes up. Just put recreational vehicle. That does the trick as well because RV stands for that, recreational vehicle. But on auctiontime.com, you can see that there are a ton of auctions, right? And they are open to the public. Here's one. And make sure you look at where it's located. It's kind of hidden under here. So this is in Illinois. The current bid, that's not the final bid. The current bid is $1,100. Now, of course, when you're looking at these RVs, you want to make sure that it's a good fit for you. You want to make sure it's mechanically sound. And if it's not, you know how to make it mechanically sound because these repairs can be very costly, right? So you have to keep that in consideration or take that in consideration. Look at everything. I always suggest on these websites that you do your due diligence. You check out the website yourself, but you also ensure that you are looking at the frequently asked questions, getting all the information you need. And it does, I believe on this website, they do offer financing as well. So check into that if you're interested, right? So it says get financing right here. But for something affordable, in my opinion, affordability is subjective. But for something affordable as $1,100, I would highly suggest not to try to finance something like this. Use your credit score for other things, right? But for here, let's check out what is going on here. So it tells you all the information in the description, and I'll go back up to the pictures in just a second. And make sure you stay towards the end so I can discuss how you can make money off of these as well. It's a really cool idea. At least I think so. I try to think outside of the box and really get you to understand that there's many ways to slice living situations, also to have an investment. Not property, but investment, right? So, yeah. So let me go back up to the very top. So it says it sleeps 6, has solar panels, has 2, has a front bedroom. So it gives you information. Let's check out the pictures real quick. What I like about this site is they do give you a plethora of pictures so that you can check it out and see what's going on, right? And you want to make sure that the title's good. You want to make sure all of these things are G to G, good to go. And this was just the first one I picked on. I mean, I selected. You can select different types. Okay. I look at the inside, the exterior and the interior is important, especially what's going on under the hood is very important. But I like to look at the interior, so that's kind of why I'm going a little faster for these outside pictures. But for those who are interested in purchasing this, take your time. Don't just skip through these pictures and say, oh, looks good, I want to purchase. No, do your due diligence. You know, I stress that on every single one of my videos, practically every single one. Make sure you do your due diligence to ensure that you get a good deal and it's the right deal for you. So let's see how this property looks on the inside. This is valuable information that you need to know as well. The gallons, it says the weight. Okay. All right, here we go in the interior. Okay, so if you were living in this may fit your needs, right? If you are not living in this and you're using this as an investment property, I'm going to show you in a second an actual RV that they've used as an investment, not property, but investment. I want you to take into consideration the renovation costs that could be associated with it as well. You may want to leave this couch like this. You may like it and you may not like it. You may think it's the worst thing in the world. You will need to renovate the interior as well, if that's what you desire to do. You may not, right? So they didn't have too many pictures of the interior, but let me go back and I want to show you some more RVs that I saw that was quite interesting to me. So let's see. Check this one. This is Illinois as well. They're located in various places, not just this particular region. Okay. Interior. All right. Looks like some wallpaper, I think. Okay. I wonder how many it sleeps. I'll scroll down in just a second. Has a little sink, stove, bathroom. All right. Guys, these are, okay, there's 7 days remaining. This is the current bid. Okay. Looks like they have wood floors, some subway tile, it appears. It kind of looks like they try to fix it up just a little bit. This doesn't look like the original, let me see, 2005, yeah. This may not have been the original tiling that was there. Let's see. A TV. And that is just the current bid. It's not the ending bid. Of course, it says it sleeps 8. Let's see. Let's go back. No. Oh, let me go back to that real quick, because I want to show you some valuable or important information you should take into consideration are the fees associated with purchasing or bidding on this particular RV. So it tells you that owner is applying for the lost title now. So there's a lost title. So the owner is trying to get the lost title, may not be in hand at auction. So you have to take that into consideration, that you may not be getting the title at auction, okay? Which is very important to have. It says it's in the works with the state. Do you trust that? I'm not sure. There's no reserve. There's a 15% buyer's premium added to the final bid. By bidding on this item, you agree to all the terms listed below. Okay. So make sure you look, if you are bidding on this particular RV, you need to ensure that you are looking at everything, right? You don't want to be caught pretty much with your pants down saying, hey, I didn't know that I was supposed to do that, or I didn't know that that fee was associated with this. And it says that the capped at USD $5,000, 15%. Okay. Of this email. Okay. Contact these folks. Ask tons of questions. That's what I advise on all of these videos. And they don't. This particular website, auctiontime.com, doesn't just have RVs. They have a ton of different properties. Or I want to keep saying properties because I'm normally used to talking about real estate. They do have real estate on here too. I see land right here. They do have a different, things that you can purchase, like RVs. They have livestock, various things, trailers, construction equipment, farm equipment. So not just RVs. They have trucks. I believe I saw a firefighter truck, different types of trucks, boats, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, check this website out, auctiontime.com. I'm going to move on because I want to show you, for those folks who say, well, this is not for me. I don't want to live in an RV. I have a home, or I have an apartment, or I have somewhere to stay. But don't just think of RVs as somebody who is homeless or does not have somewhere to stay. A lot of times, a lot of retirees who have worked years and years and years, they want to travel the world and, pretty much live their life. So they get an RV, they may get an Airstream, they may get something else, but these are options for everybody, not just folks who may be on hard times or may not have anywhere else to go. Here we go. RV Share. So RV Share is an opportunity for you, and this is not sponsored in any way. RV Share is an opportunity for you to purchase one of these RVs in the event that you choose to do so. Done your due diligence and all as well. You can purchase one of these RVs and place it on this website, RV Share, right? So what is RV Share? RV Share allows you to rent out your RV. A way to make money. Okay, so here we go. So these are folks who have their RVs on RV Share, and it's for people, honestly, like myself and my family. We don't have an RV. We would love to do an RV trip over the summer. We want to go camping, do an RV trip, but we don't want to purchase an actual RV, right? You will need to ensure that the RV is in pretty decent condition. So purchasing a cheaper RV, you will probably need to renovate it inside to ensure that it competes with these other folks, because these folks are charging $309 a night. Okay. So what does that look like? How does their RV look? You have other folks that are not charging as much, but you still want to ensure that the RV is mechanically sound. And you also look at the years that are up here and look at the rules and regulations in order to place your RV on RV Share. Is there a year that you need to be within? You can't put a 1972 RV on here. So keep that in mind. You need to look at everything with RV Share as well. But I only bring this up because investors, here you go. If you are trying to make some extra money, getting an RV, renovating it may be the thing for you. So you may also say, well, I don't want to do that either. Okay, I'm an investor, or I just want to make some extra money. What you got for me? This is Airbnb. I talked about this last time when I talked about the Sprinter vans, or even anything, any type of school bus or van or whatever, schoolie. There are opportunities for you to place this on Airbnb. So this is another opportunity. So let me go to the picture. Here's the picture right here. So this is someone who had an RV and they place it as an experience. This is in Arizona. Now this is an experience. This is no longer just an RV, banged up RV. They've created an experience, right? Look at the interior. Pretty nice, right? An experience. You see the guitar. It reminds me of just like being outdoors and having a good time. You have a little area where you can do a fire pit situation, create a fire. So they took an RV and it could have been in rough shape. I'm not sure. And they renovated it and then they placed it on Airbnb. What a great idea to generate income off of something. And this RV doesn't necessarily look like it's on the exterior, like it's in tip-top shape as far as like pristine, right? But it's supposed to take on that character of where it's located as well. It's not supposed to be pure white or repainted and look perfect. No, it's supposed to have that rustic look, and that's what it's going for with this picture, and also in general with the experience. Okay, I love it. Look at the view, and that's what folks are paying for as well. The actual view, which is bananas. It's crazy. This is how they're. It looks like a little area to, let me see, wash your hands, eat, if you didn't want to stay in the RV. So they've created an experience. That's exactly what I'm talking about. They've created an experience. Come on, guys. You have to think outside of the box and really ensure that you are able to make the most of your money, okay? Make it stretch, make it grow. Your money is an employee, okay? And it's working for you. All right, here's the next website I wanted to discuss with you guys. SCA.auction. Again, SCA.auction. So SCA.auction is a website where you can get, now these are salvaged, let me see, vehicles. However, they are very inexpensive, right? So you have the current bid is at $825. Let's see what shape this is in and kind of give you an idea. Now this is in Knoxville, Tennessee. And let's get, okay, this would need, in my opinion, this would need a little bit of work interior wise, but some folks may say that's fine. I'll take it as is. I love it. That's a personal decision. It's your own decision what you want to do with it. I love how they give you the information. Make sure, or even on this website, you read everything. You do your due diligence. You can look up the VIN number. All right, let's see. 2004. All right. I was talking about the odometer. These are definitely going to need some work, right? Let's look at some more. This is $3,300. It's a live auction. Let me see. Okay. Interesting. Let me see. Okay. What year is this? Was in Clayton, North Carolina. Do they say the year? You scroll down. 2018. Okay. So that's a newer model. Now, 2018 RVs were actually on that last website as well, right? So I saw a couple on RV Share. I did see they had a TV. You also need to know what was wrong with this particular RV. A lot of times they'll give you that, okay, flood, rebuilt flood. All right. Let's see. $550, Montana, and the list goes on, guys. I wanted to bring you these websites because these are opportunities. Now you have to do your due diligence and really know what you're doing in order to even purchase something like this, because a lot of you say, well, that's junk. But a lot of you could see that this is a creative way to either house yourself. A lot of folks that are in my comment section need housing, right? I wouldn't suggest that you get in a flooded RV. There's mold, there's other issues, but I would suggest that you think outside of the box and try to get these RVs, I keep saying properties, these RVs at a very deep discount in order to potentially benefit yourself at all right? That's the end of my video. Thank you so very much for watching this video. If you made it this far in the video, in the comment section, put RV Life, let me know. And I truly appreciate you watching, and I'll see you next time. You guys stay blessed. Peace.